Hey, part two. I don't understand. I just truly don't understand. And these are the people that they are pushing toward the children. They have these people go into libraries and read to children that it's good to be trans, it's good to be bi, it's good to be gay, it's good to be. But yet, every day they say it's evil to believe in God and it's evil to believe in Christ. What is that if not discrimination? And second of all, this person right here, apparently because they love children so much, they must think they're Joe Biden. Patrick Starr. If that's not targeting children just like rap songs always did, then I don't know what is. This person is a male beauty influencer. Patrick Starr talks to Glamour about the LGBTQ beauty and representation. His collaboration with all of these famous people. And that was in 2016. Where was this individual? I've never heard of them in my life. Ever. And now this year, all of a sudden, they've skyrocketed and have 4,444,000 people, 4.44 million YouTube subscribers. Those are the kind of people that skyrocket to the top. Never heard of them in my life, ever. They call her a YouTube and Instagram, call him. It's not a female. YouTube and Instagram sensation, Patrick Starr, said that on being a beauty boy in a girl's world. Now, I don't want to offend anyone out there. I'm sure my subscribers aren't offended at all, but the people out there who are just clicking, I love everyone. I put out as much kindness as possible. But when you start targeting children and telling them about these things and putting it and shoving it in their face, literally and figuratively, sadly, and you start, they're going to discover these things thanks to the internet. They're going to find these things out soon enough as it is. And they're going to find out these things in life. Yes, it's good to talk to your children about things because you don't want some idiot to take advantage of them, some creep or perv or some creeper, some pedo out there to take advantage of them. Obviously, no one wants that. But Starr here, they're calling him Patrick Starr. Obviously, isn't the first guy to wear makeup on the internet. This other one has 1.7 million viewers. And I just talk about something simple and I don't go anywhere. I try to share the truth and I don't go anywhere. But someone that's targeting children wearing makeup, calling themselves Patrick Starr, and I wouldn't want to raise children in this crazy, crazy world. A few of these men, who apparently she's dating a man, he is dating a man as a female in drag, have even gone on to turn into a flourishing business from which this person, we try and we struggle to grow a YouTube channel, but this individual is making all kinds of money, and I'm sorry, they don't even see, there's something odd about them, about some of these people, these individuals. But anyway, they make a good amount of money. And then this individual is leading the revolution. That kind of revolution they get behind, literally and figuratively, of men embracing the power of makeup. This is the man. This is the man here. Used to they did that for fun. People would dress up, whatever. They would do that kind of thing and show off. They would do these things. There was a person that would always, they would always do that on the news and things like that. And it would be like a show thing that they would do, but it wasn't taken seriously. They have a male lover, this person. I may be a big girl. No, you're not. You're not a big girl. I don't even know. You might have a soul of a girl, but your gender, your body is obviously a male. But this person sounds like a female. They act different. This person acts different. But the problem I have here is the targeting of children. This individual said, I may be a big girl, but I can move, honey. One leg at a time. Patrick Starr laughs as he recalls, I guess, gender fluidity, as they call it, filming the music video for his debut single, but calls himself a big girl. The person looks like a male and a female at the same time. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. Why are they targeting children? That's my question. Why are they targeting? They target children with these YouTubers, though. And she said, this person said, I love young boys. Do you know how creepy that would be if anyone else were to say that? If anyone else were to say that online, how much they love. I mean, of course, Joe Biden said it, and he talked about young children, especially young boys. And then there she is doing the Illuminati. There this person is. He is doing the Illuminati thing. I mean, you have these people that are being praised for doing this. This person was at the... I don't remember them. Where'd they come from? They were at the American... This dude was at the American Music Awards. I don't know who this is. They say they're not targeting children, yet why do they have Lunette the Clown that we grew up with, which all the adults my age will remember, which I'm still a big kidult, but Lunette the Clown on the left and Molly, her dolly. And then they put this, someone just like that on the right there. This guy came on, Henry Danger. Henry Danger, a children's program. A children's program. But I don't even know what people are anymore. I don't even know. I don't know. You can't tell. And it's like all this popped up out of nowhere. This person here just popped up out of nowhere. And they talk about how much they love children. And young boys especially. And they're being an inspiration to the LGBTQ community representation. Oh boy, I don't know. They talk about young children and young boys. He talks about them too much. Yet sometimes this person calls himself a female. Sometimes they call themselves a male. And see, it says, I may be a girl, but I can move, honey. And then she says, I can move, honey. And then says, boy, I hope my channel doesn't get removed because of this. But they recall filming the music video, and then they say that he recalls right there as he laughs, but yet she says she later. And this person is an icon for young children. But he said, especially in the LGBTQ community, September 25th, 2016. I don't remember this person at all. And why are they being mentioned in the YouTube Rewind? Thankfully, Rhett and Link are the ones that got the award, the Streamy Awards, but it's just creepy and strange. And anyone else, like someone like myself, no, I'm not even going to put myself into this category. Some other individual were to come up there and start talking about how much they love young boys, or even young girls, or even young boys or children. They put people in prison every day for, if they're 18, they're with a 17-year-old, or if they're just a couple of years age difference, or they put people in prison for other things, but yet this grown man dressing like a female is able to go to Nickelodeon, go to the Kids' Choice Awards, read to children, have children sitting on their lap. God Rules talked about this. Drag queens reading at a library to little children about it doesn't matter if you're... Why is he dressed like a devil? What the crap? See? Look at this. This drag queen has young children lying on... Oh boy, this is in no way human rights or has anything to do with equality. These children don't even realize... I could literally cry. I could just literally cry what society is doing. If I were to go to a library and say, I want these children to... They removed the photos of this, but it's still online. They wanted to remove the pictures of it because of... This is... This is just... Anyone else were to do this, they would be considered a pedo. This stuff is just... They're pushing a dangerous transgender message. I mean, oh my goodness. We're in trouble. But these children... First of all, they're sexualizing themselves and bringing sexual attention to sexual orientation. Then, and they're confused here about what... and then they're putting children on their laps. Like, I mean, this is wrong, folks. It's disturbing on so many levels. And especially all the ones that are like, oh, I love young boys. They love young boys. You can see that one say how much they love. Patrick Starr, for example, talked about how much he loves young boys. Look the YouTube videos up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Peace, signing out. Crazy world in which we live. I love everyone as long as you keep, as long as you just do your own thing. Don't bring children into things. Don't force yourself onto someone else. No one can force their views on someone else. No one can, and that includes anyone. No one should be allowed to infringe upon someone else's rights, privacy, and space, personal space, and take advantage of children as these individuals seem to be doing, some of them. And even some in that particular community stated they thought it was wrong. They stated that taking these children and putting them, walking around nude in a pride parade, children walking around nude in a pride parade. I'm obviously not going to show you images and pictures on here of that because I'm not going to, I'm just not going to. But walking around nude in a pride parade, and please don't remove my channel because of, please just don't. I have no hate speech. And children need to have time to be a child and be free. And trying to force something upon them at a young age when they've already have enough difficulty going on is... It's wrong. And here's the thing. When you start... If I were to go out and walk around... If someone... Imagine if your neighbor walked around outside and paraded their child around with nothing on and just walked through there. Or someone else's child, for example. Someone else's 8-year-old... or whatever, 7 or 8-year-old, paraded them around and said, oh, it's in the name of pride. It would raise a lot of red flags there. And you'd be like, no, this is just... And then they would go to prison for several things on several charges, I'm sure. If you were to bring someone else's young 7 or 8-year-old son or daughter... Or you can't even say that anymore. Someone else's gender fluent child, someone else's child with you, and paraded them around with nothing on, or maybe painted them or whatever. And if you were to do that, creeps could do that and take advantage and just act like, oh, yes, it's in the name of pride. No, it's not. You're just literally taking an innocent child and warping their mind, and literally it should be considered harassment, and it should be, even the ones in that community, some of them said that it's not right taking those children around, parading them around, and sexualizing the children like that. Now, some of the children claim that they feel like they are a certain way, and they feel that way from childhood. When they were young, they felt different, and they expressed themselves differently, but they're doing wrong by exploiting these children, and a lot of creeps are taking advantage of that, and a lot of it would be anyone else were to do that, they'd be in prison for being a pedophile. They'd be in prison for pedophilia. I whispered that word because I don't want to say it loud on this video. Peace, signing out. Message of truth. Let's get the truth out there. I love everyone. I put out love and kindness to everyone. But when you start bringing children into something and blatantly, obviously targeting children, if someone, an average person, were to do that, it's like the laws don't abide to them. The laws don't abide to the LGBTQ community anymore. They don't. An ordinary person got strangled. They stated it was a couple they were playing. They got strangled. I was listening to this on the radio. I heard that on the radio. They strangled because it was part of their game they were playing. But a straight couple did that. Well, the man got arrested, and he was sentenced to many years in prison for killing his partner. I think it was his wife. But they consented to what they were doing. Crazy or not, what they were doing was, consensual. But he still got prison time for it. Same-sex couple did the exact same thing, and they dropped it because they didn't want to be controversial. And this was in California, and they dropped it because both partners were doing something that would have, and then they wound up choking the other one. I guess autoerotic asphyxiation, I suppose, was also involved, and they wound up choking the other partner, and that partner wound up dying. And upon checking out the body, they stated, well, we'll just drop the charges because it was just an innocent act of, it was consensual. Well, then why are the male and female, where the female died in a consensual act, why did he get arrested and put for multiple years in prison? But the same-sex couple, the same gender couple, they didn't get arrested. And why do they even call it same-sex couple or same-gender couple if they might not be multiple? They might not be consider themselves that particular gender. I don't know. It's just insane. We live in a crazy world now. Signing out. This is part 1. Who is this person and just why? Signing out.